Hi, are you thinking about buying a towable RV like a travel trailer or a fifth wheel? Now, before you fall in love with that shiny kitchen and those cozy bunk beds, you need to make sure your vehicle can actually tow it safely. Today, we're going to break down the towing basics that every RV buyer needs to know: GVWR, GCWR, tongue weight, hitch types, and how to match the right trailer with the right tow vehicle. By the end, you'll know exactly what the numbers are that you need to look out for and avoid the classic mistake of buying the RV first and then realizing your vehicle can't handle it. First up, tow limits. Every truck or SUV has a maximum towing capacity. You'll find these in your owner's manual or on the manufacturer's website. Don't trust just the sales pitch of the dealership. Always confirm it yourself. Quick tip: towing up to 9,000 pounds doesn't mean you should tow 9,000 pounds. For safety and for comfort, stay about 20% below your maximum rating. That margin gives you plenty of wiggle room for cargo and water and the stuff you'll inevitably pack. Okay, now let's talk about those confusing acronyms. First, the GVWR. That's the gross vehicle weight rating. And this is the maximum weight that your RV or truck can weigh fully loaded. And that includes people and fuel and water and propane and gear and everything. The GCWR is the gross combined weight rating, and this is the maximum your tow vehicle and your trailer can weigh together. Think of it as the total train weight limit. So here's an example. If your truck's GCWR is 15,000 pounds and your truck itself weighs 6,000 pounds, all loaded with people and gear, that leaves 9,000 pounds available for the trailer. Exceed that, and you're pushing your vehicle beyond its design, which is unsafe and can void warranties. Next, tongue weight, or how much downward force your trailer puts on your hitch. For travel trailers, tongue weight should be about 10 to 15% of the trailer's loaded weight. For fifth wheels, it's usually 15 to 25%. So if your travel trailer weighs 6,000 pounds loaded, your tongue weight should be about 600 to 900 pounds. That weight counts against your truck's payload capacity, not just its towing capacity. Well, here's where people get tripped up. Your truck might be able to handle the pull the trailer, but if the payload, which is the amount of weight your truck can carry, is maxed out by the tongue weight, the passengers, and the cargo, you're still overloaded. Now let's talk hitches. Travel trailers use bumper pull hitch, usually with a weight distribution system that keeps your trailer from swaying back and forth. Now, these are great for half-ton trucks or some SUVs with the smallest of the trailers, but it has to be the right tow package. Fifth wheels use a special hitch mounted in the bed of the pickup, right over the rear axle. That placement gives better stability, but it means you need at least a 3/4 ton truck, and often it needs a 1 ton, depending on the trailer size. The rule of thumb here is that if you're looking at a fifth wheel, don't even think about towing it with a light-duty half-ton. So how do you actually match your vehicle and your RV? Well, here's a step-by-step checklist. Find your vehicle's tow capacity. Subtract 20% to stay safe. Check the payload. Now, the payload is, can it handle the tongue weight plus the passengers and the gear? Look at the GCWR. Add your loaded truck weight and the trailer weight, and don't go over that number. Match the hitch. Is it a travel trailer? Make sure you have a weight distribution system if you need it. Do you have a fifth wheel? Confirm that your truck is rated for it and has the proper load size. Do the math before you buy. Never assume, oh, it'll be okay. Numbers don't lie. When it comes to towing stability, there's another factor that matters just as much as the weight ratings, and that is the wheelbase length. Short wheelbase vehicles, like most SUVs or short bed pickups, tend to sway more easily when pulling a trailer, especially a longer travel trailer. So the shorter the distance between the front and the rear axles, the less leverage the vehicle has to counter trailer sway. Longer wheelbase trucks provide much better stability because the trailer's pivot point, which is the hitch, is further behind the front axle. That extra length resists side-to-side sway and makes highway towing so much safer. The longer the trailer is, the longer the wheelbase of the tow vehicle. Some towing guides recommend at least 20 inches of wheelbase for every 5 foot of trailer length. That's a safe ratio. So that's why SUVs, even with powerful engines, often make very poor tow vehicles. They might pull the weight on paper, but they won't keep it steady at highway speeds or in crosswinds. I read a statistics once, which I really can't remember, about the number of accidents on the highway being caused by vehicles towed by SUVs versus towed by a vehicle with a longer wheelbase. And it was a huge amount. It was like over 50% of the accidents involved SUVs. So that's really something to think about if your RV dealer is telling you that, oh, yeah, your SUV can tow this, no problem. So towing might sound complicated, but once you understand the GVWR and the GCWR, the tongue weight and the hitch types, it's just a numbers game. Match the right trailer to the right tow vehicle, and you'll be safe, legal, and way less stressed on the road. So if you found this helpful, grab my free towing checklist. In the description, there'll be a link to it, and I'll walk you through these numbers step by step. And don't miss our next video. It will be the RV buying process, navigating with confidence to get your best deal. If this is still very confusing to you, I would be happy to walk you through it. Go to the link below to my coaching sessions, and I can help you out there. So safe travels, and remember, math comes before adventure. Bye-bye.
Every RV lane change is basically a trust fall with strangers going 75 miles per hour.